Good morning, students. I am very glad to meet you in this session through online. I hope you are safe in your home. Now you are going to keep your foot on 9th standard. A warm welcome to all my children. Students, you have to concentrate in your studies also. So, our school management arranged these online classes. I request all the students to utilize these opportunities. I am Shanti from Social Science Department. Now I will give a small introduction about the subject. Social science has four branches. You might have learned in a lower classes, isn't it? Just we can recollect. They are history, geography, civics, and economics. Among these branches, first I will teach one lesson from geography. Before entering into the lesson, a small introduction about geography. Students, do you know what is geography? Geography is the study of world's surface, physical qualities, climate, population, products, etc. What is geography? Geography is the study of world's surface, physical qualities, climate, population, products, etc. Okay. Do you know who is the father of geography? Eratosthenes. Okay, Eratosthenes is the father of geography. He was a Greek scholar. Eratosthenes. Just you see this picture. He was the father of geography. He was a Greek scholar. Okay. Then there are two main branches in geography. The two main branches of geography are human geography and physical geography. Human geography and physical geography. Human geography is the study of interrelationship between people, place, environment, etc. Then physical geography is the study of earth's surface, animals, planets, etc. Okay. Okay, students. Now I will ask a few general questions about the lesson. The first question is, how many planets are there in the universe? How many planets are there in the universe? There are 8 planets. Is it? You know that 8 planets name also. Is it, students? Then the second question is, in which planet do we live? We live on earth. Okay, we live on the earth. Then the next question is, what is the shape of the earth? The shape of the earth is roughly a spear shape. The shape of the earth is roughly a spear shape. Okay. Then the next question, earth is composed of how many spheres? Earth is composed of how many spheres? 4 spheres. How many spheres? 4 spheres. That is lithosphere, hydrosphere, atmosphere and biosphere. Okay. Lithosphere is a ball of rock. Then hydrosphere is a partly covered by water. Atmosphere is covered by air. Then biosphere includes living organism. Okay. Okay, students. Now can you guess which topic we are going to learn? Very good. Now we are going to learn about lithosphere 1 endogenetic process. Okay, geography unit 1 lithosphere 1 endogenetic processes. Okay. Now listen, students. The earth is a unique planet of the solar family. Earth is a unique planet of the solar family. The earth is composed of 4 spheres. Okay, the earth is composed of 4 spheres. The spheres means any round object shaped like a ball. What is meant by spheres? Spheres means any round object shaped like a ball. Okay, the 4 spheres of the earth are lithosphere, atmosphere, hydrosphere and biosphere. What are the 4 spheres of the earth? Lithosphere, atmosphere, hydrosphere and biosphere. Okay. Students, now just you see this picture. This is the image of the 4 spheres of the earth. Okay, just you see this picture. This picture mention the four spheres, that is lithosphere, atmosphere, hydrosphere and biosphere. Okay. Okay students, now I will explain each spheres one by one. The first one is lithosphere. Students, just you see this picture. This is the image of lithosphere. Okay, this picture is the image of lithosphere. Lithosphere is the solid outer part of the earth consisting of the crust and upper mantle. Lithosphere is the solid outer part of the earth consisting of the crust and upper mantle. It includes the upper portions of the mantle and the crust. Okay, the lithosphere includes the upper portion of the mantle and the crust and the outermost layer of the earth structure. Okay. Then the second one is atmosphere. The second sphere of the earth is atmosphere. An atmosphere is the layers of gases surrounding a planet or other celestial body. Just you see this picture students. This is the image of atmosphere. An atmosphere is the layers of gases surrounding a planet or other celestial body. Then the Earth atmosphere is composed of about 78% of nitrogen, 21% of oxygen and 1% of other gases. Okay, it is held near the surface of the planet by Earth's gravitational attraction. Without the atmosphere, there could be no life on Earth. Then the third sphere is the hydrosphere. Students, just you see this picture. This is the image of hydrosphere. This hydrosphere is the total amount of water found on Earth. Hydrosphere is the total amount of water found on Earth. All the water on the surface of the Earth, including oceans, lakes, glaciers, etc., are considered the part of hydrosphere. Okay. Then the fourth sphere is biosphere. The fourth one is biosphere. Just you see this picture. This is the image of biosphere. Okay, this is the image of biosphere. Biosphere is the global ecosystem composed of living organisms. Biosphere is the global ecosystem composed of living organism. It is the narrow interaction shown between the air, water and soil. The biosphere is important for the survival and life of living organism. Okay. Anyway, the lithosphere is the solid outer part of the earth. Atmosphere is a thin layer of gases that surrounds the earth. The hydrosphere is the watery part of the earth's surface, including oceans, rivers, lakes and water vapor. The biosphere is the layer of earth where life exists. Listen students, I will repeat. The lithosphere is the solid outer part of the earth. The atmosphere is a thin layer of gases that surrounds the earth. The hydrosphere is the watery part of the earth's surface, including oceans, rivers, lakes and water vapor. The biosphere is the layer of earth where life exists. Okay, can you understand students? Okay, then this lesson focuses on the internal process of the earth. In this lesson focuses on the internal process of the earth. From this lesson, first of all, I am going to teach spheres of the earth. From this lesson, first of all, I am going to teach spheres of the earth. Now listen students, Earth's surface is a vast area of 510 million square kilometers. The total Earth's surface is 510 million square kilometers. It consists of 4 spheres. Already in the introduction I explained, is it? The 4 spheres. Earth consists of 4 spheres. Okay. That 4 spheres are divided into 2 parts. Okay. That is abiotic spheres and biotic spheres. Okay, the four spheres are divided into two parts, abiotic spheres and biotic spheres. Abiotic spheres are the lithosphere, atmosphere and hydrosphere. The biotic spheres are the biosphere. Can you understand, students? The four spheres are divided into two parts, abiotic spheres and biotic spheres. Abiotic spheres are lithosphere, atmosphere and hydrosphere. The biotic spheres are biosphere. Okay. Together, these spheres constitute the planet, that is Earth. Can you understand? Then the next one is structure of the earth. The next one is structure of the earth. Students, just you see this picture. Just you see this picture. This is the image of structure of the earth. This picture is the image of structure of the earth. Okay. Listen, students. The outer surface and inner core of the earth are totally different in their nature and structure, isn't it? The outer surface and inner core of the earth are totally different in their nature and structure. Okay. The structure of the earth interior is divided into three layers. The structure of the earth interior is divided into three layers. They are the crust, the mantle and the core. What are the interior part of the earth layers? Crust, mantle and core. Okay, the first one is crust, second one is mantle and the third one is core. Okay, now just you see this picture. This is the image of crust. The first layer is crust. Okay, the first layer of the earth is crust. Just you see this picture, students. This is the image of crust. Now listen, crust is the outer layer of the earth where we live. Crust. Crust is the outer layer of the earth where we live. It is the skin of our earth. The crust is the skin of our earth. It ranges between 5 to 30 kilometers. The crust ranges is between 5 to 30 kilometers. The crust is the solid and rigid layer of the earth. Which is the solid and rigid layer of the earth? Crust. Okay, crust is the solid and rigid layer of the earth. Then the crust is classified into two. The crust is classified into two. They are continental crust and oceanic crust. The crust is classified into two. What are the classification of crust? Continental crust and oceanic crust. Okay, continental crust means layers of rock. Oceanic crust is the most upper layer of the oceanic portion. Okay, then the continental crust is made up of Cl and the oceanic crust is made up of Sigma. Okay, then the continental crust, the major elements of the crust Cl is silica and aluminium. Okay, the elements of crust, that means the major elements of the continental crust is silica and aluminium. Then the most important elements of oceanic crust is silica and magnesium. Silica and magnesium. Can you understand, students? Continental crust is made up of Cl. Cl means the material of the upper part of the earth crust. What is meant by Cl? Cl means the material of the upper part of the earth crust. Then second one is the oceanic crust. The oceanic crust is made up of Sigma. Sigma means the material of the lower part of the earth crust. Sigma means the material of the lower part of the earth crust. Can you understand, students? Then the second layer of the earth is mantle. Okay, the second layer of the earth is mantle. Students, just you see this picture. This is the image of mantle. Okay, this is the image of mantle. Okay, students, now listen here. The interior part of beneath the crust is called mantle. Okay, the interior part beneath the crust is called mantle. Beneath means the lower position. The interior part of the lower position of the crust is called mantle. Okay, That mantle is about 2900 kilometer thick. The mantle is 2900 kilometer thick. Then the major elements of the mantle are silica and magnesium. What are the major elements of the mantle? Silica and magnesium are the major elements of the mantle. So it is also termed as sima. The mantle is also termed as sima. What is meant by sima? Sima is the material of the lower part of the earth crust. Okay, lower part of the earth crust. Then in the upper part of the mantle, the rock is in solid. And the lower part of the mantle, the rocks are in molten form. Listen very careful, students. The upper part of the mantle's rocks are in solid, and the lower part of the mantle, the rocks are in molten form. Molten means liquid. Okay, what is meant by molten? Molten means liquid. So the lower part of the mantle, the rocks are liquid form. Okay, this molten rock, that means this liquid form of rock inside the earth is called magma. Students, listen very careful. The lower part of the mantle, the rocks are molten form. That means in liquid form. These molten form or liquid forms of rock inside the earth is called magma. What is meant by magma? A very hot liquid rock. Okay, magma means a very hot liquid rock. In Tamil we are saying Parai Kulambu. Okay, what is meant by magma? Lower part of the mantle, the rocks are in molten form. This molten rock inside the earth is called magma. Okay, then the third layer of the earth is core. Okay, the third layer of the earth is core. Students, just you see this picture. This is the image of core. This is the image of core. Okay. Now, listen students. The core is the innermost and hottest layer of the earth which lies below the mantle. Listen very careful. The core is the innermost and hottest layer of the earth which lies below the mantle. It is composed mainly of nickel and iron. The core is composed of nickel and iron. Hence it is called knife. That means earth's core. Okay. The core is divided into two. They are solid inner core and liquid outer core. The core is divided into two. That is solid inner core and liquid outer core. Okay. Then the presence of large quantities of iron in the core is responsible for the earth gravitational force. Okay, students, I will repeat. Listen very careful. The third layer is core. The third layer is core. The core is the innermost and hottest layer of the earth which lies below the mantle. It is composed of nickel and iron. Hence, it is called knife. Okay, knife means earth's core. Then, the core is divided into two, solid inner core and liquid outer core. Okay, the core is divided into two, solid inner core and liquid outer core. Okay, then as the earth rotates on its axis, the liquid outer core spins over the solid inner core and it generates the earth's magnetic field. As the earth rotates on its axis, the liquid outer core spins. Spins means turn round quickly. Okay, spins means turn round quickly. Okay, the earth rotates its axis, the liquid outer core spins over the solid inner core and it generates the earth's magnetic field. This is responsible for the functioning of the magnetic compass. Okay, this is responsible for the functioning of the magnetic compass. Due to high pressure, the materials in the inner core are unable to move and hence remain solid. Due to high pressure, the materials in the inner core are unable to move from one place to other place. Okay, and hence remains solid. Okay, can you understand, students? What are the things we learned in this class? We learned about the spheres of the earth and the structure of the earth. Okay. Shall we recall the points? Students, in this class we learned about Geography Lesson 1, Lithosphere 1, Endogenetic process. Is it Lithosphere 1, Endogenetic process? From here, first of all, we learned about the four spheres of the earth. Is it the four spheres of the earth? The earth is composed of four spheres. Students, do you know what are the four spheres of the earth? Lithosphere, atmosphere, hydrosphere, and biosphere. Is it? What are the four spheres of the earth? Lithosphere, atmosphere, hydrosphere, and biosphere. Is it? Then, lithosphere is the solid outer part of the earth. Then, atmosphere is a thin layer of gases that surrounds the earth. Hydrosphere is the watery planet of the earth's surface, including oceans, rivers, lakes, and water vapor. Then biosphere is the layer of earth where life exists. Okay, listen students. Lithosphere. First one is lithosphere. Lithosphere is the solid outer part of the earth. Second one is atmosphere. Atmosphere is a thin layer of gases that surrounds the earth. Third one is hydrosphere. Hydrosphere is the watery part of the earth's surface, including oceans, rivers, lakes, and water vapor. Then the fourth one is biosphere. Biosphere is the layer of earth where life exists. Okay. Then next we learned about the spheres of the earth. Is it? Already now we learned the four spheres of the earth. These four spheres of the earth are divided into two parts. Is it? What are the two parts? Abiotic spheres and biotic spheres. Is it? Abiotic spheres and biotic spheres. Abiotic spheres are lithosphere, atmosphere, hydrosphere. What are the spheres are abiotic spheres? Very good. Lithosphere, atmosphere, and hydrosphere. Okay. What are biotic sphere? Biosphere. Biosphere is the biotic sphere. Okay. Then next we learned about the structure of the earth. Is it? Next we learned about the structure of the earth. Then the structure of the earth interior is divided into three layers. Is it? What are the three layers? The crust, the mantle, and the core. Okay, the structure of the earth's interior is divided into three layers. The three layers are the crust, the mantle, and the core. Okay, then the first of all we learned about the first layer, that is crust. Is it? Crust is the outer layer of the earth where we live. Crust is the outer layer of the earth where we live. Okay. Then which is the skin of our earth? Crust. Crust is the skin of our earth. Okay. And also the crust is classified into two types. Is it? The continental crust and oceanic crust. What are the two classification of crust? Continental crust and oceanic crust. Okay. Continental, what are the elements are in the continental crust? Silica and aluminium are the major elements of the continental crust, and silica and magnesium are the major elements of the oceanic crust. Okay, what are the major elements of the continental crust? Silica and aluminium. Okay, what are the major elements of the oceanic crust? Silica and magnesium. Okay, can you understand student? Then next we learned about the second layer, that is mantle. Is it? That is mantle. The interior part beneath the crust is called mantle. Okay. Then mantle is also called sima. Is it? Mantle is also called sima. What is sima? The material of the lower part of the earth crust. Is it? Then what are the elements of mantle? Silica and magnesium. What are the elements of mantle? Silica and magnesium. Okay. Then and also the lower part of the upper part of the mantle, the rocks are in solid, and lower part of the mantle, the rocks are in molten form. is it? That particular molten rock inside the earth is called magma. What is magma? The lower part of the mantle, the rocks are molten form, that is liquid form. That molten rock inside the earth is called magma. Okay. Then finally we learned about core. Is it? Finally we learned about core. Core is the innermost and hottest layer of the earth. Is it? Core is the innermost and hottest layer of the earth. The core is composed mainly nickel and iron. Okay, nickel and iron. This core is divided into solid inner core and liquid outer core. The core is divided into two, that is solid inner core and liquid outer core. Okay, can you understand, students? These are the things we learned in this class. Okay, students, now I will mark and give some question answers. The first exercise is choose the correct answer. Choose the correct answer. Students, I hope you all are bought the books. Those who did not buy the book, you will refer the screenshot and write and take the answers. Okay. Okay, students. The first exercise is choose the correct answer. The first question, dash is the rigid outer layer of the earth. First question, dash is the rigid outer layer of the earth. Do you know the answer, students? Crust. Okay, crust is the answer. Okay, crust is the solid and rigid outer layer of the earth. Is it? Dash is the rigid outer layer of the earth. Crust. Answer is crust. Second question, dash layer is made up of liquid iron. Dash layer is made up of liquid iron. Answer is outer core. Okay, answer is outer core. Then the third question is, magma is found in the dash. Magma is found in the dash. Answer is mantle. Answer is mantle. Okay. Then the next exercise, Roman number 4, answer in brief. Roman number 4, answer in brief. The first question, write a brief note on the various spheres of the earth. Write a brief note on the various spheres of the earth. Answer is page number 158. Page number 158. That do you know one box is there. From there you find the answer. The lithosphere is the solid outer part of the earth. The atmosphere is a thin layer of gases surrounds the earth. The hydrosphere is the watery part of the earth's surface including ocean, rivers, lakes and water vapor. The biosphere is the layer of earth where life exists. Okay. Then the next exercise is Roman number 7. The next question is mention the layer of the interior of the earth. Second question. Okay, Roman number 4. Second question, mention the layers of the interior of the earth. That answer is page number 157 and 158. 157 and 158. The heading, structure of the earth. Structure of the earth heading, third line. Structure of the earth heading, third line. The structure of the earth's interior is divided into 3 layers, namely the crust, the mantle and the core. Those who are not have the book, you have find the screenshot, students. The structure of the earth interior is divided into 3 layers, namely the crust, the mantle and the core. Then page number 158, crust heading. Crust heading, first 2 lines. Crust is the outer layer of the earth where we live. It is the skin of our earth. Close the bracket. Then the last before 4 line. The crust is classified into continental crust and oceanic crust. The major elements of crust, CLR, silica and aluminium, and Sima, silica and magnesium. Close the bracket. Then page number 159. Mantle heading, the interior part, mantle heading, the interior starting to up to 4 lines. Okay, the interior part beneath the crust is called mantle, which is about 2900 km thick. The major elements of the mantle are silica and magnesium, and hence it is also termed as Sima, up to Sima. You have to mark. Then the third point, core. The core is the innermost and hottest layer of the earth. which lies below the mantle, it is composed mainly nickel and iron, hence it is called knife. Up to knife you have to mark. So this question's answer is page number 157, 158 and 159. Okay, what are the things I mark and give? You have to mark. Then the next exercise is Roman number 7. Roman number 7. Write answers in a paragraph. Okay, write answers in a paragraph. First question. Describe the structure of the earth. Describe the structure of the earth. That answer, page number 157. Structure of the earth heading. That fully. That para fully. Then next page. 158. Crust paragraph fully. Then 159 mantle paragraph fully and core paragraph fully. You have to mark and learn. Students, and also you have to buy the Surah guide. Okay, 9th standard social science Surah guide you have to buy. Okay, students, the continuation of this lesson I will teach the next class. Thank you.